Previously on the Random Alpha Drive.
Alright, back from a road trip, and we're already starting off with some more bad news. Thankfully, no, this time it's not an electric car getting canceled.
Me and my big, fat mouth. I had to say it. I had to say it out loud. And because I said it out loud, of course things got worse. There's this thing around here where apparently we are quite familiar with Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law is basically if anything can go wrong, it will go wrong. And somehow Tesla continued, okay, maybe not Tesla specifically, but Elon continued to make things worse. The autopilot, the FSD thing is something that I don't care about because I prefer to drive the cars. I only brought it up because I know a lot of Tesla owners like having autopilot, and it's part of a big thing with Tesla because they're, I guess, an autonomy company now, and so not including autopilot is just kind of questionable if you ask me. But that wasn't even the worst part. Now we're actually getting into an area that I do care about, and this royally pisses me off. I've been saying this forever. It's time for Elon to go. He is just taking this company in such a bad direction. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And politics has nothing to do with it. I'm going crazy. Let's just try to get through this video without me going absolutely insane and needing to activate overdrive. Yes, I am that close to going to overdrive. Let's begin. So, what did Elon say that just absolutely got me peeved to no end? Well, the Model S and the Model X are officially being discontinued in Q2 of this year. Yep, that's right. We're not just losing autonomy features, which is something I don't really care about. We're now starting to lose actual products. And even though, yeah, it can be argued the S and the X wasn't making Tesla a lot of money, I'd argue that's mostly Tesla's fault in the fact that these are aging products, even though they've looked futuristic for so long. It's just the thing that I don't understand why so many Tesla bulls, they just can't get this in their heads, is that the competition has learned and is catching up, and in many aspects has caught up to Tesla and beaten them in so many certain areas. Let's take the Model S and the Lucid Air. Even though I complain so much about the Lucid Air on this channel, and rightfully so, if it's going to advertise itself to be the best car in the market, then I'm going to scrutinize it as such. Even though I have plenty of issues with the Lucid Air's build quality and software, just software period, the Lucid Air is technically a better engineered car. Better efficiency, larger battery capacity, faster charging. It really is a mechanically better car than the Model S. And speaking of charging, Tesla no longer has their special exclusive supercharger network, and so now when you compare Teslas directly to their competition, the charging is now lackluster. It feels like previous generation at this point. Even though, yeah, Teslas are more efficient than the majority of their competition. Again, more efficient than the majority. Lucid's kind of beaten them at this point. Efficiency only does so much when it comes to miles per minute charging speed and all that. It's just, they're starting to feel behind, and it's very apparent with the Model S and the Model X. The 3 and the Y, not so much. Those vehicles a couple years ago got massive overhauls. Despite that, they basically retained the exact same powertrain. New suspensions, differently dressed interiors with more feature-packed options. It's just a much better car. It really did feel like a next generation compared to their previous counterparts. As for the S and the X, the last time those things got a proper refresh was 5 years ago. And it was primarily an interior refresh plus the new plaid powertrain, but all that really was stick another motor in the back, and that's it. And since then, they really have not done anything to keep it updated and relevant with the competition. I don't know if it's because for so long, back when Tesla did actually care about the cars that it made, I don't know if it was because they thought, oh, the competition's just so far behind, they're never gonna catch up. Well, guess what? They have now. There are other options on the market now, and they are pretty solid. So I don't know if it's just Tesla gone complacent, or if it's because Elon has decided to steer the company company off the road, into the ditch, into the gully, into this pipe dream that he has no idea if it really is going to work or not. He claims it is. He's super optimistic, but time and time and time again, it never pans out. Even though, yes, everyone called him crazy for, no, the electric car thing's never gonna work. Others have tried and they've gotten somewhere, but they just didn't complete the product. They didn't finish. They didn't go the extra mile that Elon typically would. And so there was really already a foundation that Elon had to work off of. But all of this autonomy and the robotics BS, there's no foundation. The sky's the limit. He's got to figure all this stuff out, and it's just plummeting the company's resources and just driving me mad. What pains me so, I'm trying to stay calm here, but what pains me so much about the discontinuation of the Model S and the X is they had plenty of room for improvement. And I was counting on Tesla with their amazing engineers, because again, the Model 3, one of the best engineered cars on the market, even though Lucid builds a better engineered car, but for a heck of a lot more money. I know, I'm not making sense. This is what happens when you royally piss me off. I legit don't know where to go with this. It's just, I am fuming with this decision. Where was I? Oh yes, that's right. The reason why I am so peeved about them discontinuing the Model S and the X is because there is plenty of room for improvement. And knowing how great Tesla's engineers were, considering that they were able to make the Model 3 Highland, which is by far one of my favorite cars, period, I have ever driven, I was confident they'd be able to update the Model S and make it outstanding and blow the competition away once again. But clearly now, I'm just very much wrong, and it hurts as an EV enthusiast. I don't care about the autonomy BS that Elon's chasing. I don't care about Optimus or any of the robotics. And it still confuses me, even though I don't necessarily fully get on board with this statement myself. Tesla's mission statement for the longest time was to transition the world to sustainable energy. Well, now I have learned they changed it to something else. I don't remember what it is, and it's because it is so dumb and stupid that it just, what's the point of this company anymore? And it's just, why are they making the decisions that they are? Why are they canceling products that even though they're not making anywhere near as much revenue as the 3 and the Y, they were still bringing money into the company? And yet, how much money has Optimus brought into Zelch? Zero? And the reason I'm bringing up Optimus is because that's what they're planning to do with the factory space where the S and the X were being produced. They're clearing it all out so that way they can make room for beginning mass production of their Optimus robots, which, what's their stage of development right now? I'm sorry, they're not anywhere close to being ready to be mass produced. And yet, why is Elon getting rid of another thing that makes them money? It's just, this is one of those decisions like the Supercharger Network team being fired. Yeah, the Supercharger team being fired. Remember that stupid decision? I remember all of the commenters saying, oh, but Elon's playing 40 underwater chess. You have no idea what he's doing. And don't worry, this is going to work out in the end. Oh yeah, what exactly did he do when he fired the Supercharger team, despite all of those Tesla bulls claiming, they didn't need him anyway because Elon's playing 40 underwater chess and he's got the board. Yeah, he ended up walking back that decision and basically rehiring everybody he possibly could, assuming that they weren't too pissed off about Elon being a child. I am sorry, guys. Elon's time at Tesla needs to end. He is clearly distracted and is steering the company in a downward spiral. It's just, none of this makes any sense for more. I'm even trying to figure all of his money claims. Like, if you lease a Tesla, but somehow it's going to make you more money when it has FSD doing robo-taxi. How does that money work? It's just, all he's claiming is basically, you buy a car, oh, it's an appreciating asset because it's going to make you money. And, well, the market has clearly proven otherwise. Last I checked, Tesla's resale value is not doing so hot right now. It's just constant hype with no fruit there's nothing left. There's no light at the end of this tunnel. I don't see it. And I'm trying to remain calm right now. This is not easy. This is just absolutely infuriating. You know what? I give up. Apparently, Elon's giving up on what's Tesla should be, and so if that's the case, then I'll just give up on the outro of this video. I'm just too frustrated. I don't care. Elon doesn't care. Why should I care?